Everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Paul Nguma, founder of PATTERNOLOGY LAB. In today's video, we're going to be talking about the top 3 stocks that you should be keeping in your watch list for today, Thursday. And I'm also going to be answering some of you guys' questions. For those of y'all who asked those questions in the comment section of yesterday's video, okay? So without further ado, let's get started. Let me change the scene really quick to the Think or Swim. Alright guys, so throughout the entire week, I drew this line right here on the SPY. Okay, we gotta talk about the SPY first before we dive into the stocks. And I told you guys that we might test this 3 times. I did. Alright, first time was in the chart. Second time, nope. And then third time, we were up there. We were right up there. Alright, and I told you that I'm not bearish on the market. Okay, so if you've been buying these dips, you should be well positioned and you should be making a lot of money right now. I'm still not bearish on this thing. I think we're gonna go higher. Definitely watch the SPY for long because there could be more money flooding into the market. Okay, it's not looking bad at all. It was up yesterday and now it's up even higher today, and it's about to open around like 1713. Right at the open around 9:30 in about 45 minutes. So we'll see what happens then. The first one that should be keeping on your watch list for today, the first stock, is Roku. All right, Roku went higher, which is kind of disappointing for me. I would have loved it to be like right at that level at 340 because now things get really tricky. If you remember yesterday's video, again, for those of you who missed that one, scenario number 1 is that there's a sell-off right out the gates. There's a sell-off right out the gates. It goes from 344, right? Because it looks like it's about to come over here. And then it drops to 336 and then consolidates a bit and then runs. Okay? That's best case scenario. That's what I anticipate the stock to be doing, especially after the people who bought in here sell for some quick gains. The stock pull back a bit, and then there is more volume coming in hot. So definitely watch this one for this potential move. If that doesn't happen, then unfortunately it could be an all-day fader, right? Where it goes right back down and it just goes like this. All right. This is not the best case scenario. So here's scenario number 1 and then scenario number 2. Okay, be on the lookout for both and definitely pay attention to the volume. That's really all I gotta say about that one. Now, the next one that you should be keeping on your watch list for today is Draftking. Yep. And the reason why I like Draftking, somebody has been asking about it they've been asking about this thing. Is there a cup and handle on the charts? And yes, there is a cup and handle on the chart. And the cup is right here, right? The cup is right there. Right here. And then we have the handle right here. I do agree with you 100%. And the handle got formed right after the bullish engulfing candle right in the middle. And it just kept going up. And honestly, I think this thing is going to go even higher. So definitely keep that one on your watch list for sure. For a possible move up to $57 today. Keep that one on your watch list for a move up to $57 today. There isn't anything, there isn't any news up here that would validate that move, but I think it may still get there. Okay, so keep that one on your watch list for sure as we move on forward. The next one, the next stock that you should be keeping on your watch list for today is Overstock, OSTK. And I did cover OSTK yesterday, right? After I told you all about the similarities among the home stocks, right? I told you about this one along with home. They look exactly the same. And this one had an amazing day yesterday. It's still up, right? So hopefully some of y'all were able to buy the dips and did not panic as soon as they dropped over here. It gave you one buying opportunity here, another one, and another one. Okay, and then it started running up at the close, which was another cue to get in, and now it's opening up higher. And I think it's gonna open up and just go to the price target again, like I've mentioned yesterday, to around like maybe 70, and then next week maybe 80. All right, but definitely keep that one on your watch list for a move up to 70 today. Okay, next one. Oh yeah, that's three. But now let's talk about you guys' stock of interest. All right. So I talked about the three. Now let's talk about more of them. Okay, more of them that looks good. More stocks that looks great. I told y'all to get into Microsoft yesterday. I did. Before we opened up at 214. Right? I mentioned that. I mentioned that before because it is a clean reverse head and shoulders, which is on the daily charts, right? The reverse head and shoulders, the right shoulder made from the bullish engulfing candle right here. This was a nice move. It was green and it did not even look back. It just kept climbing up and up and up and up and up. And honestly, this move is not done yet. I gave y'all a price target for this one for 224. And I think we're going to get to 224 very soon. So definitely keep your eyes on Microsoft as well. The move is still active. It still looks good. I'm not bearish on it. I think we just started this thing. Not bearish on it at all. Okay. So watch this one for a continuation to the upside. The next one that we're going to be talking about, a lot of you have been asking about Sony, right? So we're going to talk about Sony. And Sony looks great. Congratulations to everybody who held and was not shaken out by this. Congratulations to all of you. I know. I made that video a little bit early. We were right at the top here at 95. And then when it dropped, I know there was some panic. I get it. I get it. But then again, the pattern don't lie. They just don't. They just don't. So if you held, you should be winning right now, right? So congratulations to a lot of you. The pattern is still there. It's still there. It's still fine. It looks great. The target is still on the chart, and I do think it's going to go to $100. It would be nice if it gets there this week. It would really be nice. So keep your eyes on Sony. For those of you who held strong during that little dip right here, yeah, you're about to get paid. Okay, so that's my very honest opinion of Sony. All right, this is the update. Sony updates. It's gonna get there in my very honest opinion. Okay. The next one that we're going to be talking about is another stock which I've mentioned. Y'all have been asking for an update on this one, and that is ORTK. I keep forgetting about this stock every time I try to talk about it, but we keep going overboard with the time. But right now, ORTK looks again, I don't have any complaints about it. I really don't. I really don't. Every time it tries to go up here, it gets dragged back down. Yesterday it had an amazing day. It broke out with some volume. I think that's 2 days ago. Yeah, that's 2 days ago. And then yesterday it stayed up here. And this one is a little late in regards to like what's happening pre-market. It doesn't have any pre-market activities. So definitely keep your eyes on this one for a break above 62. And then we could be headed finally to the price target of like $75, right? Again, the price target is still the same on this one. It's not looking bad. It's not looking terrible at all. Yeah, that's my very honest opinion of it. Still long bias on this one, and I think we can make it there. I think we can make it there. The next one that we're going to be covering, y'all have been asking about an update on Chewy, right? And Chewy is just going. You know, when I mentioned in the title, this stock is about to go parabolic, I meant it. Okay, this is the parabolic move right there. This is it right there. It's going up, and it's gonna open up at $96 or $97, and it's gonna keep pushing. The price target is still like 100 to 105 very soon. It's gonna get there eventually. Okay, so if you're holding this one is still a hold for me. As a short seller, I don't think it's ready for me yet. I'm still long on it. I'm still long until I become short on it. So yeah, that's my very honest opinion on that. Congratulations to those who were holding this one. The next one that we will be talking about is Vroom. Let's see how that one's doing. That one is opening up at the same price. It had an amazing day. It actually exceeded my expectations. I'm not gonna lie, it did. The expectation was for the stock to get to 40 by Friday. It's already at like 40, so it might get to $42 by Friday. If not, then probably by Monday. So yeah, this one is also a still long for me. Be careful though. Again, if you've been buying this thing since the bottom, since we covered this, right? Since we covered it here and here and here, you may want to take some money off the table. There is nothing wrong. There is no shame in taking some money off the table. So So reduce your risk, take some money off the table. That way, when it pulls back, you're not like, oh, I wish I took some money off the table, because pullbacks do happen, right? Like we've seen with a lot of stock, including like Sony and things like that. But that's just my honest opinion about this stock. Another one that I think we should mention is Hua. Let's talk about Hua. And on Hua, I see. Actually, no. Let's talk about, yeah, on Hua. Let's see. Let's see on here the weekly. No, not the weekly. It's the daily. All right. And on the daily, I do see a flag. Somebody asked this a long time ago, and this is a clear and obvious buy for me. In my very honest opinion, right? I think it's going to run, because this is not something new. We've done this before. This is a very clean flag, right? Kind of like Sony. For those of you who have not traded Sony with us, it's a very clean flag, kind of like Sony, right over here. Okay, we got in here. Again, it went through earnings, did well, and then just kept running, right? So for Hua, I like it a lot. Okay, so keep that one on your watch list for sure. All right. That is the end of the video. Ladies and gentlemen, if you get value from the video, definitely destroy the like button for the YouTube algorithm, as always. If you are new to the channel, definitely click on subscribe and click on the notification bell along with all notifications. That way you get notified whenever I release these pre-market analysis videos, which are released in the morning from Monday to Friday at exactly 8:15 a.m. Central Time, 15 minutes before the market opens. And the post-market analysis videos, which are released every single day in the afternoon. If you're not following us on social media, you can find me at Paul and Guma and at Patternology Lab on Instagram and on Twitter. Also, if you are interested in getting started in the stock market, if you're a beginner looking to get started, I have some step-by-step directions in the description of the video below. Step 1 through step 4. It only takes about 15 minutes or less to sign up with everything you need to get started in the stock market immediately. You can also get 3 free stocks. You have to sign it up with Weibo using the very first link in the description below, and 1 free stock after signing up with Robinhood using the second link in the description below as well. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Paul Ngoma with Patternology Lab, where we trade patterns and patterns only. And I will see all of you this afternoon. Today will be a good day. All right, just don't get caught on the wrong side of the trade. Okay, be careful out there. I'm gonna see y'all this afternoon.